Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup challenge. I'm going to be doing the one dip makeup challenge, which is where you take a product and you can only use one squirt or one dip of it. Okay, so first is primer, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide in it. So, one dip. I usually just use one dip of this, or one pump of this anyway. And it's super, super sticky. Next is foundation, and I'm going to be using the Haus Labs foundation in the shade B7, no, 070 Fair Neutral. That's it. That's all the foundation I get to use. So, let's put this around my face. Be using a makeup brush so I can get all the coverage out of this foundation. Honestly, the coverage is good for just using one pump of this. I'm watching dance moms in the background. Yeah. That looks good. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just blend so it's seamless. There's no line from the foundation brush. Next is cream bronzer, and I'm going to be using this one from e.l.f. It's in the shade Tan Lines. As you see, I love this product. And my dirty contour brush. So, one dip. This brush is good to my advantage because there's so much caked up product in this. I'm going to be using the same foundation brush to blend this out. What happened to my light? Oh well. Okay, so next is cream blush. I'm going to be using this one from e.l.f. In the shade Bora Bora. And my little beauty blender that I use. One swipe. I thought this challenge was going to be a lot harder. It's not that bad. I'm using the same foundation brush to blend that out too. This blush is, or this blush is so pretty. I love it. Okay, so next is concealer. I'm gonna be using this L'Oreal Infallible 24 full wear concealer. So that's it. That's a lot of product. A little bit here, here. forehead, nose, and chin. Same brush to blend everything except for under my eyes. I'm going to use my little beauty blender from e.l.f. and blend the concealer under my eyes. I'll be using this as eyeshadow primer too, because it wouldn't be a challenge if I didn't do a full face. So and then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just make sure everything's blended. Okay, so next is eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the NYX Brow Glue in the shade Taupe. One dip. I usually use 2 dips of this, one on each eyebrow. But today, I'm not doing that. And they look pretty good. Okay, so next is powder. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair. And I'm just gonna be using Powder Puff, and I'm just gonna take it and just get a good old dip in there so I can set my face. Usually I take off the excess on the back of my hand, but because I can only use one dip, I'm going to use it all. Nose. I usually powder my whole face, so I use a lot of powder because I get oily, real oily. Okay, so here is the real challenge, is eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using this palette from Glamlight Cosmetics, the Frosted Flakes palette. And first, I'm going to go in with this orangey color right here as like a transition shade. One dip. For both eyes. Not too bad. Not too bad. There's definitely more eyeshadow on this side than there is this side. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with this darker orangey shade. One dip. And then I'm going to pack this in the inner and in my crease. And I'm going to take this big old fluffy brush and just blend everything together. Don't look too bad. It don't look too bad. Okay, so now I'm going to take this brush and just dip into this brown shade called Crunchy. One dip. Just distribute that to both eyes. Just gonna put that in my inner corners or outer corners. Okay, so now is shimmer. This is gonna be a hard one. I'm gonna use this shade right here called Milk. I'm just gonna... These are what the eyes are looking like. There's definitely more eyeshadow on this side than there is this side, but this is what we got to work with. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Waterproof Eyeliner. Shake it up real good, because this is the... I mean, eyeliner is eyeliner. I can't really dip it. So, if this is cheating... That's one liner done. I'm going to do the other one off camera. Okay, there's the eyeliner. They're not really matching, but that's okay. Because I ain't got nothing to do because it's like 9 o'clock at night. Okay, so next I'm going to be doing mascara. One dip. I do the bottom lashes first. I need to take this little excess part off. Okay, so there's mascara. Next I'm going to be doing cream bronzer, or not cream bronzer, but oh shit, that was more than 2 dips, so now I gotta change the brush. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to be doing powder bronzer and powder blush. 1 dip, 1 swipe for my whole face. And pinch it a little bit for my nose. Next is powder blush. I'm be using this one by Revolution. And if I can get it open, I'm going to be using this pink shade right here. Just 1 swipe. And you only need 1 swipe with this blush because it is so pigmented. Next is setting spray. 1 spritz. Okay, so I'm going to be using this highlighter by Revolution. It's Dare to Divulge, or whatever that is. 2 brushes. 1 dip for the cheeks. Look how pretty that is. I keep forgetting I'm doing a makeup challenge and I can only do 1 dip. And then 1 dip for my nose and the inner corners and my brow bone. And then last, I'm going to be using this NYX Fat Lip Oil in the shade Newsfeed. 1 dip. So this is the final look. I don't think it looks too bad. Half of my face definitely looks better than the other half, but I don't think it looks too bad. I will link everything I used in the description below. I will also link all my social media accounts down there, because I do also post on TikTok and I do post on Instagram. So if you want to go follow those, go over there. But I will see you guys in my next video.